Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to our playthrough. Um, so last episode was kind of hectic. I was all over the place. We're gonna try to stay more on track with what I plan on doing instead of just running around like a chicken with my head cut off and having to focus, or I guess having to like go mine and whatnot every 2 seconds and getting sidetracked. And anyway, so I finished the hab. Last episode, you saw me start it, and I didn't get to finish it on that episode, so I finished it off camera. Got the oxygen and nitrogen in here, the ice crusher, and as you can see, it's cooling down, but we have quite a bit of water in here. A couple radiators just to warm it up. We do have our water bottles, which we'll take a sip of. And over there, you can see I hooked up the ingots just for temporary storage until I can figure more out. But that won't be till way later. But for now, let's go out here and I'll explain what my plan is. And when it comes to the IC housing, I'll explain that a little bit more because, yeah. So, like, lead. Oh, I got confused. So I realized I had a whole bunch of walls. I made way too many, but that's all right. They'll get used. We're gonna need that pipe valve. We'll just do that. We are going to need a labeler, and we'll keep the mining belt. Anyway, so I got this all figured out. I got that connected to a one-way, I guess. That way no gas can go back and refeed it. Come to think of it, I probably should have put that back here. Anyway, interesting. Still haven't figured this. I still haven't set up this yet, so I haven't painted any of the pipes. I will paint them eventually. This I'm gonna paint a different color, which it actually has quite a bit of pressure, and it's got H2 and O2, but that's just because right now I have these turned off. Just because, oh, I guess I should turn that on and repressurize that. That's all going to go away, which I'm going to do another canister off of this one and bring it around. I don't plan on doing too much walking up through this way. I am going to make 2 more tanks. One is going to be for CO2. That way we can start filtering out CO2 and maybe introduce it to the hab, but it's probably going to be used as fuel. Actually, come to think of it, I will probably use, I guess I could use nitrogen to pressurize it. Still figuring that out. Yeah, so let's go ahead and start making some, which I should have plenty of iron in here. We'll make some frames and some sheets and start laying this out. I may end up moving the solar panels or building a little bit off site and kind of making a proper solar farm with extra batteries once this is all done. I do want to do something with this, but again, we'll figure that out. Before I get too ahead of myself, I'm gonna go ahead and start. Okay. Oh, I have cable coil. Totally forgot about that. We are going to need it 100%. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and place these pressure regulators. So right now I don't have, since I don't have anything to paint with. Oh, I messed up. Okay. So we're going to do a back pressure like such. No, not like that. Hand drill, of course. I need that. Actually, I'm going to redo both of these. So like that will probably be a lot easier, and like that. And then once we'll get this all welded up and sorted and make a walkway and go from there. I have to figure out how I'm gonna run these lines, which I may do a simple, not so simple kind of way, but since the fuel is going to be, of course, since the fuel is going to be coming in through this line, and fuel is, or I guess like all the access stuff is going to be going out of that one, I'm probably going to build the tank on this side, just so I can run some more. I don't want it to block any of that, so I'll probably put the tank right here, and that lets me make enough lines to put down a few radiators to hopefully cool it. Let's go like that. Perfect. Let's go ahead and get these iron sheets. We'll start over here. And what I may do in the future is, for anything too big and too crazy, I'll probably just time lapse it and make life easier. So whenever I'm like, if I start digging out to go under or anything like that and start building the hab, I'll time lapse it. My brain froze. And hopefully last episode, there was a noticeable change in resolution, for lack of a better word. Oh, I'm out of iron sheets. So I have an ultra wide monitor, and I forget recording on it can be weird at times. And we'll do, I was just curious. So we'll do the small tank there. And we'll go over here and just place this down for the CO2. I kind of it's gonna take, oh geez. Yeah, we'll just place it there. And of course it's not in line. And I may add a second tank. Not quite sure yet. For what? I was thinking for fuel. That way fuel has a place to go. But once I get this, let's go down and back. There we go. And let's pull out the wrench. And we're gonna bring that out like that and use a valve so I can control let's see. Okay. Perfect. So we'll just bump that up to 5,000 for now, I think. And fix this before I forget and it's bad. So we'll just do that one like that. And that's actually what I want. And since we have the wire, we'll do that. And like I said, if I do that solar farm, I might make it to where every system has its own grid, for lack of a better terms. That way I'm not overloading one system too much. So let's go ahead and grab some iron. Lead, there's some iron. And I have all sorts of stuff, all sorts of ingots in there, just in case. So I'm gonna make some frames because I'm thinking I'm gonna put them all back over here and get them out of the way. So we're gonna let that build up. We're gonna do at least 15 frames, and then we're gonna do that. That way I can get this up and running, and I still haven't built that stacker yet. So I can figure out how I'm gonna route this. That'll be good. So I'm thinking like that. Now I'd like to go down, but
power low.
down. And we're gonna need a ton more pipes. Yeah. There we go. Slowly but surely making it. Yeah, let's go ahead and start making the pipes. And while the pipes are making, we'll make those iron sheets, get everything placed. Let's go ahead and put some more iron in there too. Iron. Perfect. And we'll grab these all the way down, iron sheets. I had 13, so I may need one more. Nope. Yeah, we'll just put that one down right there. Oh, my radiators. Yeah. Output, input. Okay, good. So I don't know. $5,000. No, that's not where I wanted that to go. Okay. We're just gonna let it keep going because okay. Oh, look at that. And then the fuel go down. Nope. Oh, perfect. A stack of 50. And we'll stop it there. The fuel is going to be the next monster. Yeah, I think we're going to route it from here. It'll have to go one more out. And we're going to try to balance beam on this. Not doing a very good job. Okay, we're gonna need way more than I thought. For now, get the sheets. And I just realized I'm gonna have to be super careful. I might wait till the next storm passes to move any of the things, just because of the ingots. I don't want all those ingots to fly away, especially the steel ones. Because that would be a bad time. Let's go ahead and turn this off for now. And we're going to keep making these pipes. Because once I can figure out... See, I have no idea what that's for either. It's another output, and I think it's liquid. For whatever reason. But... Oh, we can turn this off too. Good water gone to waste. Be sure those are good. And our hab should be fully pressurized now. We are using quite a bit of power. Let's go ahead and get to this side. Got one more because I don't want to get too confused. I really need to get that tool manufactory up just so I can paint all this. Let's go ahead and go grab another stack. And let's see, how far are we? Not okay. There we go. Okay, I'm sure whatever number it's on is going to be more than enough. Let's go and just stop it there. 15. Plenty. And then I'm gonna have to make a computer, and I can explain more of what I plan for that. Let's see. Just to be sure that there's plenty of fuel at a decent pressure, and none there because that's not hooked up and or turned on. Okay, so now that this is nice and neat, let's go ahead and flip that off and see what we need for a computer. We only need one of those for now. We do need an IC, a couple IC housings. Electronic printer mod. I have no idea what that is. Okay, we need solder. for that. Let's see. I see 10 housing. We also need solder for. Let's see. How do we make solder? We need iron and lead. How to manufacture. Yeah, iron and lead. So here comes the real fun part of testing. Okay, I need a computer motherboard. Mode control. What if I just type in oh boy. Mother IC editor. Probably. We just need one of those. So now, theoretically, if we hook this up, it should at least turn on. Which is all I really need right now. Oh wait, that is not at all what I wanted. Straight. There we go. So that should just turn on, and it's flashing an error, I'm assuming because there's no housing, because I don't have the housing in. So I have the IC10 chip somewhere. Oh wait, no, I didn't make it. I need solder for it. Let's also replace the power, which I think it's that one. Yeah. I did make a couple more large batteries too. I put one in here to always charge. That way I can close this up because it irks me that it's open. And I put one in there too. Okay, so now off. I need a ton of, I need copper. So I'm gonna make a ton of cable coil so I can connect this and hope it works. I guess I don't need a ton. Just enough to get me to there so I can turn this stuff on. And let me check the solder. Okay. So I need it to get to at least 100 degrees Celsius. We'll set that up to 1050 and see what happens. Not gonna lie, I'm a little worried. Because if this blows up, things won't be good. Okay, moment of truth. I don't even think I can turn it on. Unless I fly over it. Okay, we'll leave it there. Oh. I need iron and lead. Lead. Iron. And we'll find out if this stuff can resmelt. It can. Iron and lead and... Okay. So it is way too hot. What do I need for electrum? Gold and silver. So we're just going to go ahead and get that ready. Oh, overshot it. I really hope this works. So this doesn't need very much fuel at all to reach a high temperature. A very high temperature. What's this one at? The same? Oh, I see. Temperature 600K. 100K. Is this going by K? Yeah, it is. So, if I go back, look at solder. 550. 350 to 550. So we're getting there. It'll pass through. So I might have to do another small ignition. Maybe. Pressure. Yep. Okay, I'm opening everything up by accident. Electrum. Let's see if I can make electrum. Nope. Let's try again. Because it's not even hot enough. Okay, so it passed. There we go. Now we have a thing of electrum. Whoops.
Filter low.
Okay. Is there something I'm not getting? Solder. So the pressure needs to be between 1 MPa to 100 MPa. So I need to hope that okay. Interesting. That didn't. So it's not going to do it. I think what I may do is flood the system and hope for the best. Did any even leave? So how do we cool it while retaining the pressure? And I'm wondering if this just needs to be a regular pressure regulator. Instead of a back, which is almost what it looks like. Yeah, because we're going to pass through the temperature again to no avail. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of that. And we'll just do this by hand. Because now yeah, there we go. We'll do this. And those 5 seem to be doing the job. But I'm gonna let that cool down a lot more. And we're gonna be sure all the pressure's out. Be sure we have enough. That's actually cooling down quite a bit. Because if I go over here, we got 6 degrees to 96, which is obviously a lot. And we have a ton of pollutant. We do have a ton of pressure in this pipe. It's cooling down quite rapidly though. Okay. Be sure that doesn't ignite. Okay. Let's try it again and flood it, I guess. Oh, geez.
Filter low.
So how do I cool this? Because I don't think... I don't think it's going to pass through the 550 mark with the pressure of where it's at. So I may try to flood it again. But I may be wrong. We'll wait and see. Let's see. Because once this is set up, I can attempt to automate it. Nope. So we have to increase pressure, which I'm kind of scared about. Because 350 to 550, but the pressure has to be 1 to 100. So I guess this thing can hold quite a bit. Okay. And it's just going back up. And the sun's back up too. I guess we can eat, which... Okay, going back down. Will it do it? I don't know. I feel like it just needs a ton of fuel. I mean... Oh, I'm definitely messing up. This is gonna explode on me. Nope, it can't even reactivate. I just need it to hold its pressure. Where's this at? 20? Theoretically, if I turn it all on, it should be fine. Let's see, where's this at? We're getting closer, ever so slowly. See, we have a ton of CO2, which is kind of another thing I'm worried about. Okay, we're gonna turn this on for a little bit. Let it drop. Flick that back off. That's gonna be, yeah, it's just gonna go back up. Flood this back up. Okay, so that just reignited. This is gonna be. Oh wait, we may be good. It should pass through it now, because the temperature is cool enough and the pressure is high enough now. See where we at on this. Can we make another radiator? We need gold. I also don't want to use up all my steel. Okay. 2 more should do it. Let's see where we at. It's still not where I need it to be. I don't think. More. I don't know. It might work. It just might work. It's gonna be super iffy though. Why did I stop making cable? Okay, so we can turn that off. There was something else I needed. I needed another set. Was it a sensor? No, I need a dial. A switch, maybe? I want to be sure I don't miss this. Okay, yeah. So put the dial there. Oh no, we're good. We're good. We should be fine. I think we'll put the electrum into here. I'm scared I'm gonna miss it. Okay. So we're just gonna work fairly close to it. Get this set up. I don't think it's gonna work. Because I need a way to cool this down without losing pressure. Which it may pass through it and it may not. I'm not sure. Let's see. We'll do that one right there. I don't know. And if I can't figure that out, yeah, this is one back. So that's one. One, two, three, four. Because at least I'll be able to get the filtration unit up for the CO2 so I can... The one time I want it to be night because I'm hoping at night it'll cool this down faster than it loses pressure. Because they're losing it at the same rate. So I just need it. Actually, it is going to pass through it. I do need atmospherics. We're getting there. Because it looks like they're kind of going down by 1 tick each. The pressure is kind of losing it faster. So there may be a split second that I have. Need more frames. Need more iron. Iron. Okay. And we'll just let that make as many as it's going to make. So we just need 20 more Kelvin degrees. And then I can explain what I'm going to do. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Shut that off. I do not want to leave this. And I kind of want to do another one just because this one was hard enough. And if I have the chance to make a second, I'm going to. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Come on. There it is. Perfect. Now let's see if this is cold enough. Which it is. That's fairly warm. And there's a ton of oxygen in there. What the heck? That would definitely was not there before. Let's go ahead and get all this stuff up. Ah! Okay, so that's 6 degrees, 2 degrees. Okay, so if I leave those two on, it should be fine. Just so I can vent some of this, which there's actually quite a bit of pressure in there. Okay. So now that we have 200 grams of solder, we can just do this. Let this heat up. Let that vent. Trying to get everything out of that furnace as possible. And we have CO2. So I'm going to try to figure out the CO2 thing after I get rid of this. Which it's almost done. I think it's safe to just crank this up. As high as it'll go. And I got bored. Okay. Almost. Which it's actually surprisingly cool now. And whenever I get over here, yeah, it's 44 degrees Celsius. Celsius. Is C-mole small or large? Small. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Okay, so let's go ahead and place this solder in here. Hope a storm doesn't start. So now we need IC chips, a couple of IC housings, and a light. And I think I'll have enough time. Actually. Forgot I need to place these down. Perfect. We need... Actually, I can place this. There. Where did I put those? There they are. Holder. Ah, geez. Nope. Place this there. We'll make a light. Okay, I will hook all that up here in a second. I want to at least get this going. Okay. Atmospherics. Is it the same distance? I have no idea what some of this stuff does. Filtration. Actually, I could use a T-junction. Get that partly routed. Turn off the lights. Switch out my suit battery. I do wish there was a brightness. Okay. So, this needs to go over here. This. Needs to go like that. Okay. Okay, perfect. Now I need a IC chip. This one. We'll just make one. I think all I need is one anyway, so what do I need for iron? I should really remember to close that. Pipe? Nope. And I guess I can get my labeler out. Perfect. Okay. So IC housing, furnace, furnace, dial, furnace, light or LED. Furnace. And then pressure regulator. Furnace out. Furnace in. Okay. So now I should be able to get that, turn that on. Actually, hold on. IC housing. Actually, we'll just name it program. Programming. Okay. So now if I slap that in there, should go edit. And here we are. So as you can see, I downloaded 2 things from Merc, just because I have no idea how to program anything. And what I can do is look through this and kind of study it in my off time. Because looking through it, it just looks like a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Interesting. But yeah, so now if I do confirm and export, if I pick this up, it should have stuff on it. And oh my, okay, that's enough. Okay, so now if I go bam, and I go it shows no device. I feel like it should show a device. Let's clean up a little bit here. Okay. Well, let me place this down while I figure that out. Okay. Okay. Let's put this up. Go back in. take notes and hope for the best. Okay, so edit. So we'll just try to remember it. And so we got dial, input, output, the furnace, the light, output pump. Input pump. Confirm. Just click export again. Okay. So I know we got the dial. Okay, we're gonna do. Oh, I guess it says it right there. Okay, so first one, dial. Let me get input. Then we got output. So D3 is furnace. I'm trying to think. Turn that off. I feel like there's something I am missing. Maybe a meter? No. But no. That's a fresh air. Maybe it's a volume pump. I'm gonna make one of these. Ah, crap. Of course this happens. Okay, we're gonna shut that off. We are gonna make room. Okay. I might have to go back and look at it, but regardless, I'll figure that out in my off time. But anyway, I'm supposed to allegedly be able to put a value on that. So if I change that to value 1, maybe no. So if I change that to 1, I should be able to put in the combination for solder, yada yada yada, and it should just automatically pump all that stuff in, and I will have to do minimum work. So that being said, I need filters. CO2 filters. I have just enough for it. Oh no. Yep. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's good there. At least I hope I closed that. I did. Okay. So do I have another spot open? Don't. Okay, so if I just toss that in there, we'll make do with one for now, because I'm gonna have to get this hooked up too. And of course I made it super far away. What the heck is this? Programming chip. What? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure that out also. So I'll get this wrapped up. I just need one more. It's gonna be a pain walking there. I'll get that wrapped up, and then I'll figure that out in my off time. And start studying the program, just like the code, I guess. Okay. So now, if I do that, we can see there's 99 molecules of CO2. If I flick that on, there are no molecules of CO2. Perfect. And we'll figure out how to reroute that. What else is in there? Nitrogen and oxygen, probably from the hab. Okay. Let's speaking of the hab, let's go in here and see what we got. Going up pretty quick. Oh, there's actually kind of a loss of pressure. It could just be, oh, I kind of know why. Never mind.
Filter low.
So yeah. And okay. That's that. There's probably a loss of pressure too, because I sucked up the CO2. Okay, we'll just turn all this stuff off to save the power. we'll start to pressurize that up again. And we'll leave some. So now yep. Okay. So that was a little eventful. I'm gonna figure this out in the meantime, and get that up and running for next episode. And next episode, I think we're gonna tackle the climate control so I can start growing crops, because we're gonna need that. We do have a couple more cans of food, so we'll be fine for the time being. But we'll figure out the climate control, and I'll probably do something better with the water pipe or the ice crusher, I guess. That way we have water that's at a reasonable temperature, so we can really start growing crops, because I'm probably just going to use the portable hydroponics for the time being. But anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. And I will hope to see y'all in the next one. Later, everyone.